Monstrum, a betrayal of Witchers. Here we go. Alright. 600 passes that memorable day, when the Northern Kingdoms, their forces united to defeat the hosts of Nilfgaard in open battle at Brenna. Famine and disease reigned all in the north. Elves and dwarves inhabited ghettos. In ever-increasing number, they flee to the forest to join the Scoia'tael units. Man, these notes are hitting. Yeah, I remember the Scoia'tael. Yeah, even. Temeria, an unidentified assassin, attempted to murder King Foltest. The killer dies at the hands of Geralt of Rivia, professional monster slayer. Oh my god, the pitch! It's just hitting. A month passes. On the banks of the Pontar River, Foltest's army is victorious once more, amid civil strife in the country. Yet the price of this triumph proves immense. Temeria, the year is 1271. Okay, so this is a month after the assassination attempt that we saw at the end of Witcher 1. Key thing to note. Seems very similar to the first opening. Oh, dudes. Okay. Dungeons of Lavalette Castle, 3 days after the battle. This is the prologue, okay. We are chained up. Jesus Christ.
Come on, Sixes. Daddy needs you. Oh, shit. Ha! 20 orange to Grandad. Looky there. He's awake. You daft! Don't go in there.
Shut it, he's in chains, can't do a thing.
Oh yeah, you wanna bet?
Am I right, Master Geralt?
Wanna bet? Oh! Don't hit me like that, bro.
Roll again! Why? The dice didn't roll! Calling me a cheat? Take it back.
Calling you something.
Look, he's awake again. Monster slayer, my ass. A regular horson. I heard witches all start out as roadside orphans taken in by mages.
Why you just beat me up?
On them. Folks say they plough witches come the equinox.
Equinox?
That's how they get those spooky eyes.
Nope, that's because of the mutations.
Take him down and put him in the interrogation room.
I thought he died.
I'm not so easy to kill.
Who's this? New character? Okay. Don't know why I'm here. Don't know what we're being interrogated for. Guess we're gonna find all that out.
I don't believe we've been introduced. Vernon Roach.
Vernon Roach. I'd shake your hand if I could. Very funny. I would shake your hand if I could, Vernon. But I can't.
Walk around behind me if you want to shake.
How foolish of me. Vet!
Okay. So at least we're gonna get our... We're gonna get unchained here.
Unshackle him.
Unshackled. She's kind of fine a little bit. She's a little fine thing, huh?
Geralt of Rivia.
Geralt of Rivia.
Care to introduce us?
No, thanks.
Bring something to drink. We can't sit here cotton-mouthed.
Damn.
You will tell me everything you remember. The entire assault. And all that happened in the Solar.
And if I refuse?
I shall have to beat you. I've commanded the special forces for a while.
I've already been beaten.
Got good at beating others. You're a witcher.
Commander of Special
You
Forces.
didn't endure much.
You better believe it.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, you'll suffer through it, go back to your cell, and tomorrow they'll publicly gut you, skin you, and hang you.
For what?
Just like that. For nothing.
No, for Temeria.
For Temeria.
Downright praiseworthy. Where should I start?
It was a long day. I wish to hear the important bits.
Oh boy, alright. The morning the king summoned me, the assault, we split up at the monastery. I guess I'm just gonna go in order. So yeah, I guess the morning of.
Just so we're clear on this, I was not eager to go into battle, but Foltest is not someone you refuse.
Yeah, I was not eager. Day of the assault, dawn, okay. Still confused on where everything's going right now, but we're gonna obviously piece everything together. Currently in prison for something we did. I don't know what. Maybe we killed a lieutenant or a general, killed someone important, or we did something, or sabotaged, or blew up something, or got caught in the wrong. Who's that? Is that Triss? Oh damn! 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 We're up in the textures here. Triss looks good. I'm pretty sure that's Triss. She's got the red hair, unless it's another red hair
Witcher,
lover.
are you up?
He's like, whoa.
His Majesty, King of Temeria, Pontar, Mahakam, and Sodden, Senior Protector of Bruges, summons Master Geralt to appear before him.
Okay.
Tell him I'll be there shortly.
Sorry to intrude like this, milady, but the king...
We heard you.
A pleasant day to you, milady.
We are being summoned.
Witcher,
Look at this creep. Oh my gosh.
Stupid war. Could have been such a beautiful morning.
A war can never be stupid when waged by your king.
I disagree. People are dying because of a lover spat. There are no wise wars.
They've cleared the forests, they're pillaging nearby villages, and they'll soon be murdering each other en masse. Why? Because Foltest's having a spat with the mother of his bastard twins. This is a really stupid war, Triss.
Bastards or not, the children are still royal blood. The Lavalettes are an old Temerian dynasty, and the mix is sufficient basis to vie for the crown. History has known stranger contenders.
Which doesn't change the fact that
I know. Foltest and the other northern monarchs are neither the smartest nor the most refined,
Yeah.
but they're kings, one
Right
of
of it.
whom we serve.
Prior to being one of
and
them,
I'll see
right of it.
Foltest is summoned, protect him if need be. But once the castle falls, we leave.
Right. So we were just caught at the wrong place at the wrong time, I guess.
Did you dream of the wild hunt again?
The Wild Hunt. That dream. Scouts report seeing a dragon and learn anything about the assassin. Oh, first, okay. Have you learned anything about the assassin?
The unlucky assassin? How did the autopsy go?
Aside from the fact
It
that
was a nightmare. In the months since you killed him, the
Okay, it's
king's
been a month.
medics
It's been a month.
poked around in his corpse like a bunch of amateurs. What arrived in that cart? Well, I wouldn't even call it a corpse.
Foltest has some trust issues. Did you learn anything?
His pupil suggested he could probably see in the dark as well as you. I couldn't put an age on him.
Witcher.
The killer snuck past all the guards and nearly killed Foltest and me a month ago. And now you tell me he was a witcher?
I mean, it was pretty
Possibly.
obvious, Geralt.
I'm just saying what the autopsy showed.
He has the eyes.
I
You say he
haven't
has.
told anyone, nor do I plan to. I know what it could do to you if it got out. You might be
Sure,
a
that would look really
savior, a king's witcher now, but masters can be as fickle as the colts they ride.
That's very true. That's very true. They could turn on me in an instant, even though I saved this damn kingdom. All right. A scout reported seeing a dragon. Dragon.
One of the scouts swears he saw a dragon down by the river. Claims he ran into a
Damn, by
Scoia'tael
the
unit.
river.
That would have been it if the dragon hadn't swooped down. The elves apparently bowed in prayer and he escaped.
A dragon in the midst of civilization? Please. Besides, does it matter? Witchers don't hunt dragons. Or has something changed?
Nothing's changed. And you're right. It's probably not a dragon. Although it could be a forktail or a slizzard. Maybe even an overgrown wyvern.
Okay.
The scout
Fair
ran
enough.
into some elves and scurried away. That's how that story begins and ends.
I don't think they would mistake Scoia'tael for a dragon, though. Unless they're just trying to be, Okay, let's talk about the dream.
I get the feeling that dream's important. Running frantically through the forest. The wild hunt. They're the last things I remember. I wake up and try to relive the dream and the memory, hoping I'll find some guidance. Some clue to grab onto. Something that'll help me recover my memory.
Yeah.
Dreams can be very powerful. Some people claim they can even shape reality.
People claim a lot of things. The problem is, it's often nonsense.
We'll know
True.
in time. I'm sure of it.
Time to go. Okay. I guess it's time to go, Triss.
All right.
Lovely morning.
Time to look to the lustful king and his stupid war.
I'll join you later.
Lustful King and his stupid war. All right. We are in. So first things first, I want to check something real quick because we should have, yes, our, okay, we have a lot of stuff actually. So this is the all section we did from the tutorial. We actually learned all of these sections in the tutorial. We got weapons. This is our Mahakaman, our Erendite, which is slightly better than our Witcher Silver Sword. So I guess we'll equip it. It does have 3 slots though. I wonder if I should use those slots right now. Bleeding is plus 5%, same with the Witcher Silver Sword, and then our Hakaman Rune Sahil. Chance of instant kill. Ooh, chance of instant kill plus 2%. Ooh, that seems kind of interesting. And then we have 10 to 12 damage versus the 8 to 11 from the longsword. Damage reduction on block with bleeding. Damage block, that sounds kind of good actually. Okay, I might have to see about that one. And then we have Blue Stripes Combat Jacket. So this increases our vitality plus 5, resistance to incineration, bleeding, poison, and bleeding plus 10%. Now, this one is plus 3 armor, though, this leather jacket, and resistance to poison and bleeding plus 14. So we're losing out on resistance to incineration, and vitality, actually, which is pretty good. Whereas the Raven armor is plus 15% vitality. Yeah, it's definitely Raven armor is better, because it has more armor, plus 7%, plus 7 armor, plus 15 vitality, and then, obviously, slightly less resistances, but still pretty good. And it has the 3 slots here, which I remember. Actually, are those the slots? Those are the enhancement slots that we can use. I don't know if we can actually use those, though. Alright. And I think we're good. I think that's all I wanted to equip for right now. We have some alchemy ingredients that we'll look at later. We have some runes. Don't know if I can use those runes right now. I don't want to use them just yet because I don't know how important they are or how hard they come by. Then we have the formula. We have Rook. Actually, I don't think I've read most of these formulas, so we're going to have to read those in a little bit. We also have some potions. We have Swallow. Can I put those on my pocket? Actually, not allowed. Okay, we can't put those in my pocket. Potion. Significantly increases the generation of vigor while reducing vitality and all resistances. Ooh, so we lose out on defense, but we gain vigor regeneration, which does seem pretty good. High toxicity. And obviously we have Swallow, which is just our healing potion. And we have Cat. Ooh, Cat. Yes, Cat is our in the dark potion. We actually lose out on damage when we use Cat. Okay, interesting. We have some traps we can equip. Okay. Bombs. We remember those. Alchemy. Okay, crafting diagrams. Okay, we're fine with all that. All right, perfect. All right, I think we're good. Let's check out the armor real quick. See how we look. Yeah. Pretty good, if I do say so. It doesn't look as good as it did in wow. How do we walk there? There we are, guys. All right. We are in the battle camp. Wait, actually, I wanted to see something real quick. We're just picking up Herbalist gloves. Here we go. Plus 1 armor. Reduction of damage from magic plus 7%. Extended duration. Blade oils plus 10. And then number of additional alchemy ingredients. Okay, so it's literally just like alchemical gloves. Herbalist gloves, okay. And then we have trousers. Warm trousers. Resistance to duration plus 5%. Okay, perfect. Okay. Alright. Let's go see what there is to do about in the camp. Our main objective right now is to go see Foltest. We also have 2 other quests. By the King's Will, ever since Geralt saved Foltest's life, the king has been found fond of keeping his favorite post by his side. Thus, when the monarch laid siege to the walled town and castle of the mutinous Baroness Lavalette, Geralt found himself whiling the days away, a few tents down, the king's own, the company of Triss Merigold, sorceress, lover, and Foltest worldwide for pleasant moments despite the mild restlessness that plagued our hero. Finally, on the day of the assault, he was summoned for his royal majesty, and that is how the troubles began. Okay. Then we have two other assassin kings. Geralt thwarted the plans of the Grand Master of the Order of Flame and Rose. It seemed the situation would return to normal sooner or later. Blow came from a unexpected quarter. The Witcher expecting his reward from King Foltest. The assassins sneaked into the throne room of the royal palace. Foltest would have perished if not for the Witcher's presence. But mind, Geralt defended the would-be Kingslayer and thus saved the monarch's life by the Witcher. But the Witcher was left wondering who had sent the killer and why. Intriguingly, the assassin seemed very similar to the Witcher, so much so that he might have been one. Yes, okay. And we have Dungeon of Lavalette. Tell Roach about the assault on the castle. Okay, so this is like in the future, but we're retelling the past of this by the King's Well questline. Okay. My story begins after the fateful events in The Witcher, in which the Witcher, Geralt of Rivia, known as the White Wolf, saved Foltest, Lord Temerian, from assassin from the moment on. The monarch would not quit the Witcher's company, turning him into an itinerant monster slayer into a royal bodyguard, thus causing him to suffer increasingly. However, since his unwise denied, King Geralt now found himself in the land of the Lavalette, where Foltest had taken personal command of the siege of the rebels' family in the walled town and castle. Witchers know well how fickle fortune can be. Accordingly, luck had abandoned on Geralt within the castle walls. Due to tragic mistake, Geralt was imprisoned in the castle dungeon, and he patiently encountered recent events to Vernon Roach, Foltest's right-hand man. Okay, so Foltest. So Vernon Roach is the commander of special forces. If you wish to just know how much the Witcher plunged from the success of the depths of misfortunes, I'd say, okay, perfect. Now we have locations real quick. We can read this. Lavalette Castle. During my travels, I visited the dynasty abode of the Lavalette family several times. Anyone who considers this even an impressive city is unlikely to have seen the ancestral citadel of the Lavalettes. The immensity of fortune is simply breathtaking to these things. They're calling it the castles of the coast and actors who are just expanding over generations. The walled town boasts the greatest fortifications. Temerian, perhaps an older one. The citadel is located near the strictly important White Bridge, which connects the bank of the Montar and commands the entire area, including nearby trade routes and the river crossing. I wonder then that the Lavalettes to serve Foltest sleep. Yeah. Okay. So if the castle, if location is that important, and you have like even like half the number of, or even like a quarter number of the army, that does change things. Then we have some character entries here that we can read real quick. Triss Merigold. I've known the sorceress Triss Merigold for a long time. She is one of Geralt's closest friends, a young, pretty talented, auburn-haired mage from Maribor. Hardly reminded me of the Gillen Flappier of years past. Her knowledge, abilities, and loyalty had brought her far. Geralt saw it, known as the 14th of the Hill, where she was specifically counted as the 14th mage to die in that battle. She sat on the royal council of King Foltest of Temeria, and though they say that a monarch's favor is uncertain, but the king had once expelled all mages from Temeria, just had managed to gain Foltest's trust. As regards the Witcher, everyone who was witness to Triss' friendship with Geralt, anyone who saw them together, would easily confirm that these two had much in common. It is common knowledge that when the Witcher dies. Yeah, she's my girl. I gotta say it, she's my girl. Next up we have our guy, Geralt of Rivia. Behold our hero. Subjected to mutations and rigorous sword and sorcery training as a child, he has become a superhuman monster slayer, always penniless. I hate that word, man. That was in the last episode too. Often disdained by those who he protects. He wanders the world seeking work. Fate has little mercy for him, piling obstacles in his way, and he trudges on. He has more scruples than a beggaring bum has fleas. Doubts haunt him even when a band of ruffians, knives drawn, approaches him on the highway. Is he a good man? I do not think so. He's trying to maintain his humanity. I believe he does. You must know that Geralt of Rivia died once already, or at least everyone thought him dead. During a massacre in Rivia, he sought to defend non-humans and fell to overwhelming odds. Placed in the boat, he floated into the mist into a realm where he finally found peace. Not for long, because of forces to be mentioned later, Geralt returned just in time to defend the Witcher's ancient home fortress, and then embarked on a mission to recover the secret stolen from it. Along the way, he took part in the Scorytail Uprising, shattered a powerful criminal organization, and killed the Grand Master of the Order of the Flame and Rose. All the while, his fame as a lover grew. Well, that's Geralt for you. As if all this wasn't enough, he has then foiled the attempted assassination of King Foltest and monarch's most trusted men. Alright, then we have King Foltest, which we obviously know from Witcher 1. He was the king, he's King of Temeria. In retrospect of his roads and majesty, King Foltest was certainly an exceptional persona when compared to the other crowned heads of the time. The King of Temeria, Prince of Sodden, Sovereign of Pontar and Mahakam, and Senior Protector of Bruges, Ogren, Rivendell, and Elendor, was a firm and decisive ruler, as I suppose one should expect from someone so abundantly titled. He was the kind of man who, when hit, made a sound, suggesting he was forged of steel and not molded of virgin. Being unmarried, he led a rather casual private life. In his youth, while still a prince, Foltest strove to demonstrate what he was capable of, and he proved capable of much. The love affair he had with his own sister, by whom he fathered his eldest daughter, Ada, remember Ada, is widely known as his later affection for Baroness Mary Louise Lavalette. Both relationships bore heavy consequences, so to speak, and in both instances, Geralt found himself stuck in the middle of the resulting mess. Yeah, I've been involved in this guy's love life way too much for a Witcher, guys. Not gonna lie to you, way too much for a Witcher. Alright, Dandelion. It is always awkward to write about oneself, yet I cannot shrink this duty in an effort to preempt any accusation virtually. Oh, so Dandelion's writing all these entries. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I shall set down the humblest of notes relating only the best known facts. Dandelion, in reality, the Viscount of de Lehoux, though titles are unimportant, is a certified troubadour, lecturer at Oxford University, a persona known among society as a charmer, poet, dandy, and unparalleled lover. Almost everyone north of the Yaruga has heard of him, and those who have not are either boors or simpletons, or both, as a result of which their opinions do not matter in the slightest. Dandelion played a significant part in the most important events of the era. He loved, fought, negotiated, and acquired immense knowledge, even that of forbidden variety. His works are a testimony of the times, but it is his moving poetic tropes that have brought him true fame. The important thing in this story is that Dandelion was a friend to Geralt de Rivia, possibly his only true friend. He was Geralt's confidant, advisor, companion in misery, for it was impossible to experience good fortune in the Witcher's company. What Geralt did, Dandelion faithfully recounted, and one should not give credence to those who accuse his humble chronicler of fabulating. Okay. Alright, we're going to read the rest of these later. We have Vernon Roche, Anise Lavalette, and Bess. We're going to read these later because we have to get to some of the gameplay right now. We do have some monster entries. Okay, we don't have any monster entries. No crafting entries. We do have tutorial entries that we already pretty much read most of these already, so I'm not going to actually go back and read these because we already know for the most part. We read these in the tutorial last episode, so you guys want to go check that out if you want to catch up on that. Alchemy, we have Rook. Okay, Rook we'll read real quick. Rook is especially popular among Witchers who believe that killing monsters quicker is the best way to bear its defense. This potion increases muscle power and does damage dealt to foes in close combat. Okay, unlike Thunderbolt, it has no side effects. Okay, good to know. I remember Thunderbolt. So I think Rook is a newer potion, actually. Rook can alleviate the side effects of White Rafford's Concoction, Godwall, and Tiara. Okay, potion causes minor intoxication when embedded. The potion is recommended for Witchers who prefer to use their swords in fights and employs signs sporadically. Rook is especially helpful against resilient and heavily armored opponents. Okay, good to know. That's very good to know. And then obviously basic substances required: vitriol, vermilion, and hydrogen. Okay, 25 toxicity, 10 duration. Okay, got it. All right, we'll read the rest of these later. We have a few more potions to read, but obviously some of these are pretty familiar, like Cat. I remember Brown Oil. I remember the Salmon Bomb as well. Falca's Blood, I don't know. Petrus Filter, I do remember. That was our go-to, man. That was our go-to in the previous Witcher. So that is really good. Let's just turn this down a little bit more. I'm going to turn this all down a little bit more. There we go. All right. Let us get to it. Let us explore a little bit around here. We're going to explore, see what there is to do. Witcher Medallion. Use a medallion attack nearby threats, monsters containing places of power. Yeah, we already know this. Press Z. If we have anything to loot. Ooh, there's some loot over there. Talk to you.
Good to see you.
Morning, Witcher. Those blades of yours should be useful today.
Learn anything about the assassination? Know the plan? Yeah, okay.
Foltest's would-be assassin. You said you'd ask around.
I put the word out. I did.
And
It's a riddle wrapped inside a secret.
I thought you knew people who could help.
I can give you any cutthroat in Temeria. Problem is, your assassin came from elsewhere.
You sure?
Sure as you stand before me.
Did not come from Temeria. Okay, that's kind of a key thing to know. Okay, what's the battle plan?
Does Foltest plan to continue the siege?
No, we're to mount an assault.
Finally.
Truth be told, I'd rather sit here than risk my neck on those walls.
So a straight up assault. Okay, so we're gonna lose a lot of people probably, but it's gonna get the job done at least. Job's done, I guess.
I did what you asked.
You killed the cockatrice. Wonderful.
What was this?
Tough job.
Routine Witcher's work.
I'll have your coin as soon as we finish off the Lavalettes. I'll be generous, I promise.
Cockatrice.
I'd like it beforehand. Promises made before battle are often hard to keep.
True. So did I actually get gold? 370. Did I have 370 before? I don't actually know. Did I have 370? Whatever. I don't even remember if I did or not, but that's fine.
I don't want to die on a bet. It's the Crinfrid Reaver's honor that's at stake here. This is no time to whimper.
You one of us or not?
What's going on here?
Oh, looky then, you boy. It's that
Crinfrid
Witcher. Geralt of Rivia ought to know about amulets.
Witcher, sir, I have a question for you. If it goes
Hey,
on like
you
this,
boy?
we'll be sipping
We
wine.
know each other.
Don't recognize your old mates. We're the Crinfrid Reavers.
Don't recall.
I lost my memory.
Yeah.
As did Boholt. After the hunt for the Golden Dragon, he took a spill and hit his head on a rock. He can still be a beast in battle, but besides that, he don't do much save eat and shit. Rarely even lusts after women.
I doubt that's amnesia.
I'm Kent, and this one here they call Desperate.
Yeah.
And this is New Boy. He's apprenticing with us, like. I haven't had much luck with the monsters of late, so we enlisted. Now New Boy's gotten himself into this wager situation. Would you help us for old time's sake?
Okay.
I mean, we all got a little riled. But those are bygones, as I see it.
We'd have set you free. The sorceress, too. Boholt was just fooling about the raping and all.
What? Rape? What's the story with the wager? I'm actually really curious about. Okay, let me ask about this
What
first.
kind of trouble are you in now?
It's a matter of life, death, and quite a bit of coin in point of fact. New Boy bet tonight that he'll survive the assault in his shirt and knickers alone. We drunk a bit by then, I admit.
Why?
But a wager's a wager. Our honor's at stake.
A soldier's honor versus a knight's. I think I get it.
The very core of the matter, Witcher. We're slated to go in the first wave.
Oh, jeez.
So the going's liable.
Yeah, you guys are.
New Boy's brave, but he can't survive by courage alone. In any case, we've come into this bauble that's supposed to protect him, magically like. You mind casting an expert's glance at it, seeing as sorcery and such is not strange to you?
Let me see this bauble.
Okay.
Your wolf medallion, I saw it shake.
It reacts to magic.
So it's true, what the priest said. Hear that, New Boy? You'll be safe. We'll fleece that night, we will.
Where did you get this? Yeah, that's a good question.
Where did you get this talisman?
We came by it, let's say. We were on patrol, see, and ran into a couple of novice priestesses praying at this shrine. They were nice, smiling and all.
We don't wanted to take them two on patrol. But
Shut it! Boholt had one of his rare moments of clairvoyance. Went rummaging in the shrine and found the amulet.
who knows what goes on in that head of his. But every now and then he wakes up as good old Boholt.
Okay.
Aye, he still cuts them down
So-
with a single wallet. In any case, we took the amulet and went off to find the rest of the patrol. Oh, the wonders we saw. First, ran into some squirrels, vicious ones, adders flying everywhere, but we came through untouched. Barely 3 of the others still standing when a dragon swooped down. The elves fell to their
Oh,
knees.
so this is the dragon story
all
we were talking
legged
about
it.
before.
The amulet's magic for certain.
Though it failed to protect the shrine from your patrolling.
True.
True. Well, now we don't know what to think.
So it didn't protect the shrine from... Seems the medallion could bring trouble. So using magic, though, I don't know what kind, I don't know. Seems to me the magic amulet brings trouble. I'd say the amulet could help you. Well, what is clear is that it does have magic capability because our medallion shakes only to magic or monsters. And there's no monsters around here, right? Unless there's like, you know, some kind of monster around here. So this is true.
There's clearly magic in the trinket, but I doubt it'll deflect swords or arrows.
Right.
Shit, I knew it. I told you so, you idiot. Screw honor. Don your metal, new boy. You'll go into battle, confessional and all.
So be it. Though I'd like to have fleeced the noble. Damn shame.
I mean, is it worth the life though? Oh, we got a new quest. Oh, why are they taking out their swords? Hello?
Overwhelming.
Take out my sword.
Word is, way up north, there's a ton of
About
wild men
Erendite.
out battle stark naked.
Erendite looks okay. Alright.
And that magic
Alright.
amulet.
Why the hell not?
I'll wager you'll send the lava-let's running.
Alright. Anything else? Anyone else to talk to?
Your presence insults the gods. They'll turn away from us in battle. Cheer up, Witcher.
Alright, I insult the gods apparently. So that's an interesting little quest line there. Melitele's Heart. Foltest again runs to the Griffin Reavers, having lost his memory. The Witch had no longer recalled the trouble this bunch of rogues had caused during the famous hunt of the Golden Dragon. As it turned out, Kennett, Desperate, and Boholt had recruited a new comrade with great originality. They called him New Boy. The four were to join the assault on Lavalet Castle that day. The problem was the drunken Reavers had bet one of Foltest's night that New Boy would survive the battle while attacking solely in his trousers and shirt. The amulet they had plundered from a roadside shrine was to help them. Asked for his advice, Garrow expressed doubt about the amulet's protective properties and discouraged the Reavers from undertaking their daring escape. New Boy reasonably decided to don his armor. Yeah, probably a safe bet. There is magic involved, but it's not gonna it's not like that magic that Triss uses or that we saw in Witcher 1. So I'm not too sure about it.
See now they cut him up.
Is it?
All right.
Careful
Happy
shot
to-
before you enter the siege tower, or don't you drink and ride?
I won't.
To victory!
Half pint. What are these names?
Immune to disease, eh?
I think I am. Examine. enlist in the army. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, but I am battling. All right, so nothing too slow over here. Ooh, what we got here? We got an iron ring, yellow meteorite, diamond dust.
that crack doesn't
okay.
aim him.
We got some
Won't heal him, that.
actual good loot. Good loot.
The aroma.
Anything over here?
As long as I get the
Check
supplies.
some herbs.
Where'd they get the meat from?
Don't care.
Slowed
Might very well be the lads that fell yesterday.
Place of power use.
Must be shitting
Once place of power is
themselves on
active,
the
enter
walls.
perimeter to improve the character's stats automatically.
Laugh
Okay.
all you like. Come the assault
okay.
will be slipping on that shite.
Better that than on my own
So,
entrance.
what do we just get?
Trebuchets
Can I check this out actually?
Pull out of them.
Must be shitting themselves
in
on the
our-
walls.
So we have H. Not H. N. B. M. Ooh, this is our map. Okay. Ooh, and the music's off. Okay. So we have us over here. We have. Ooh, okay. Oh, and if you zoom actually all the way out. Oh, is this like. Is this the north? I don't even know. All right. So we zoom in. This is our camp. And here we are. We have tracking quests. So this is our quest area. We have to go. This is where King Foltest is, I guess. We have to go over there. Craftsman shop inn. Okay. I don't see any of those around here. So. Doesn't seem like there's much more
Laugh
to
all
do.
you like. Come the assault will be slipping on that
oil leather,
shite.
okay.
Better that than on my own
Got
entrails.
some blue meteorite, orange, and fog. Okay. Don't really know what most of this stuff's for, but it's crafting materials, I'm assuming.
I'm a
So
soldier. It's
it's
my
going to be
daily
important
bread.
in any case.
Too true.
Alright, can we go talk to Triss actually? I mean, we did talk to her before, but it wasn't really much. I equip our flagration bomb really quick. Triss. Okay, nothing.
I'll join you later.
Nothing new, man. You are fine. You are fine. Ooh, 37 orange. Thank you, Triss. I'll take that. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Is there anything to loot in here? No. Just got your magic and makeup and whatever else. All right. Cool. Celandine. Okay. All right. Let's go over here real quick. Let's see what is. Nitrate root. Alright, so we definitely got to be on the lookout for more herb. Using objects. Use interactive objects by standing in front of them and pressing the required key. Alright, how do I do that? Can I do that over here? No, nothing to do with this tent. Okay, I guess I was just talking about looting. Celandine, perfect. Iron ore. What about you, Kevin?
Witcher.
Kick their asses, Geralt.
I will, soldiers.
Foothold on the
Any
wall is
advice
all we
from a
need.
veteran?
Okay.
Oh,
Hey. Wasn't it you who defeated the Grand Master and
Yes,
put
it
down the
was.
rebellion in Vizima?
That was me.
Those trebuchets are fucking pounding the pulp out of them.
Must be shitting themselves on the walls.
any advice from a
Laugh all
veteran?
you like. Come the assault will be slipping on that shite.
Alright, we got a really big. Ooh, we can do some training. Can we do some training real quick? Get some of the dust off. Okay. Alright. Strong strike, right. Nice. Nice. Hit him with the right and the left. And woo! There we go. All right. I don't want to cut them all off because we got some other soldiers training. A lot of soldiers training actually. If I talk to this guy, is this Dirk?
Kick their asses, Geralt.
All right.
Any advice from a veteran?
Anyone got anything to say? No.
Any advice from a veteran?
Any advice from a veteran?
Nope.
Show them the meaning of horror.
Show them the meaning of horror. Yeah.
Cheer up, Witcher.
I'm too old for this.
Care for a shot before you enter the siege tower. Before you enter the siege tower. Don't you drink and ride.
Wasn't it you who defeated the Grand Master and
God,
put down the
dialogue.
rebellion in Vizima?
Foothold on the wall is all we need.
Soldier with no balls will likely lose his head.
True. Need to have some balls on you. All right. Brionia. Okay.
What
Perfect.
a heap of imbeciles! Your
Alright,
company,
alright.
soldiers! Keep at it and none
Let's
of
go
you
look
will
over
see
there, see if there's anything of significance. Cloth, wine, alright. Albert.
Too old for this.
Care for a shot before you enter
Any
the siege
advice
tower.
from a veteran?
Don't you drink and ride.
Strong arm.
Greetings. Can I interest you in a worthy cause? We could use your support. What's the cause? Veterans Fund for former fighting men of need.
Don't think I'm gullible enough to
that.
Okay.
There's nothing to fall for. It's just some arm wrestling.
Arm wrestling.
Arm wrestling.
Yeah, why? You put down some coin and we wrestle. Win and the pot is yours. Lose and... well, the coin goes to the fund.
Ah,
Care to
the
test your
fund.
strength.
All right. This guy's name was Strong Arm, so... But we're pretty strong. You know, we got into plenty of... 2 orange? Really? That's going to go to the fund? All right. Let's do some arm wrestling, I guess. Keep the indicator in the yellow field. If the yellow field reaches the left or the end of the bar, if you reaches the end right, you win. Oh, I got to keep it in the middle. How do I do that? How do I do that? Mouse? Arrow? I'm not even touching anything, actually. Am I winning? I think I'm winning. I won! I won! So I just keep it in the middle.
Well, that's some strength you've got in that arm of yours.
I'm pretty strong, Strong Arm. Want to go again?
Care to test your strength?
I can do it again. I can just make money off this guy. Okay, we'll do it one more time. I want to try it one more time just because I got to get used to the... was it arrow? So if I just swing... Let me just test it really quick. If I swing it... Oh, okay. So if I swing it all the way to the right, it will go out. Okay. So we're keeping it in the middle. We're not really shaking it too much. Shift it to the left a little bit. Putting on the pressure here. Okay. Nice, dude. Okay, I got it. So basically, I can't swing it too far.
Well,
too far to the
that's
left.
some strength you've got in that arm of yours.
All right. Cool. All right, so did that. Cool. Chest over here. Orange, wire, and twine. Okay. What about you, soldier?
Greetings.
I haven't played dice poker in a while.
Oh, it's like
Dice
walking.
poker.
You don't
Yes.
forget how to do it unless you're drunk. Roll a few rounds with me.
I became the dice poker champion. I beat Foltest. I beat everyone back in Witcher 1. All right, let's see. Let's roll some dice. I remember how to play this. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Oh, we got like a new little... All right, so we're going to do 10. Well, he's going to put in 20. Okay, we're going to roll the dice. All right, and... Okay, that didn't seem like that good of a roll, to be honest. But it was. Because we got 3 5s, 2 6s. What does he have? 3... Oh, we just win. I don't even need to reroll. We got an insane roll. Opponent has... Sure, we can raise it. Go, roll. What are you going to get? Easy, man. 24 plus 24. So he had what? 2 5s, 2 6s, and 1 2. Yeah, easy.
Certainly haven't forgotten how to play. Here's your coin.
Easy peasy. All right. So we just did some arm wrestling, did some dice poker. Now we're X amount of orange richer. We're like 60 orange richer, 70 orange richer. All right, is there anything else to do here? Let me just one quick see. I don't think there. I don't think there's anything else in this area. All right, let's go. See the king. This. All right.
Trebuchets are fucking pounding the pool.
Hack the serfs
You
to
seek the king.
pieces.
He waits near the machine. No reason to go in here.
He's near this machine. Okay. Can I talk to you guys?
Care for a shot before you enter the siege
No,
tower?
I don't want a
Or
shot.
Don't you drink and ride?
I'm too
To
old.
battle! Go see Foltest, Geralt.
It's like a priest.
Before the fury hits him and he hacks up your head.
Go see Fortes for the Fury hits him.
They're in
Okay,
for a
well,
beating.
I'm definitely gonna do that. Don't want him to hack off my head.
As
As if he even could. Alright, before we go up there, let me just real quick, I'm gonna read these journal entries, and I think, guys, we're gonna probably end the episode here because we have a few more journal entries to read, and we're gonna reach almost 40 minutes on this one. But we're gonna come back for episode 2, and we're gonna get into the siege itself. But again, very good introduction thus far. We have New Boy. The soldier has acquired an allegedly miraculous amulet, truly believes his power would protect him from any and all harm. Recognize that the pendant was useless. Geralt informed New Boy of this fact. Yeah. All right, we have Vernon Roach, is the guy that we met in the prison. There's a man like Vernon Roach in every monarch's retinue. Brave and determined, ready to execute any command, and thoroughly hated at court. Knows that only allegiance and service to the king through some disposition. Roach was the leader of Blue Stripes, King Foltest Special Forces. Renowned amongst other things for battling the Destroy Town, quelling many a rebellious, non-human community. Okay. Under his command, that community rose to fame. Vernon earned Foltest's favor and trust. One word from the king and he would jump headlong in the fire, asking only how long he was to stay there and hold his ground. That's the kind of man Vernon Roach was at the time. So just an absolute soldier is what he is. Okay. Anais Lavalette, the daughter of Baroness Mary Louise Lavalette, was a scant few summers old at the time. rumor that King Foltest was her father gave beginning to many important events. Okay. And we had Vess. Ooh, Vess is the cutie that we saw. The fair-haired Vess stood apart from the rest of her and the Roach's unit, not only in that she was the only woman in an elite formation of parted cutthroats and swashbucklers. Her girlish face and shapely body would stand out even in a uniform that, even if a uniform did not emphasize them. For there is something in soldier women that attracts a man's gaze, and Vess is no exception. The reader should not, however, be misled by the description. One does not earn a striped membership with good looks, but with skill, determination, and at times ruthlessness. Anyone disregarding Vess would pay dearly for misjudging this young woman. Because of her gender, Vess would sometimes receive assignments where her beauty was more important than her combat abilities and efficiency. Roach had used Vess as his trump card more than once. Ooh, very interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. Well, guys, that is going to do it for this episode. We are definitely into this now. We got all caught up on our character entries, and we got a few more things to do with, like, you know, potions and stuff like that. We'll read that later. We're going to go see Foltest. We're going to go get this assault underway, and hopefully we can, yeah, we'll definitely explore more to do with this siege as we progress. So thank you guys so much for watching this first episode. It was a blast, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.